Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 194. Where once again, we challenge the question, how much fun can grown men have with cardboard? We have 3 23-24 ClearCut, 24-25 ice, a pair of the new hot as can be spa, 23-24 Ultimate, and 23-24 Skybox Metal as well. A lot of packs today, a little bit of a longer break. Should have a little bit more to go around to everybody too. As per the usual, we vamp a bit. Hey Chris, Ricky, and Kylan are here. Excellent. And Curtis is here as well. Like I say, vamp here a little bit. Wait for some people to pop in. As you can see, people are putting numbers down. Why would they do such a thing, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. If we can pull a short printed card that has that number on it, you will win a prize. So, for example, Mathieu just came in and put number 97. If we pull a card that's, let's say, number 97 of 99, he will win a prize. The only thing he has to do is like this feed. I am incredibly vain, and I need all of your love and attention and adoration especially, so I need you to hit that little like button. It does help us grow, give us a little bit more visibility across the board there too. I'm doing excellent, Yvonne. Thank you so much for asking, my friend. Trevor's here as well. Wonderful, wonderful. As you can see, he may not be here right now, or he may be coming live, but our boy Levi actually printed some brand new card stands for us to use, featuring that beautiful D&M Sports moniker there as well. The same man who actually also made our mascot, Wild Willie. So if you're ever looking for some 3D printing, especially of the duck realm, that's right, this man can do wonders with ducks. You guys get a hold of Levi, and he's got a Facebook page there as well that has quite a bit of the different things that he provides. So brand new card stands. We have officially hit the big time, my friends. Sup Downtown Dale Trades. Jeremy's here. Dana, welcome into the break. No trades to announce. A couple people tried, but not able to pull it off. Chris, I saw your message just in passing. When I'm on my work messenger, I can't see my personal, so sometimes it gets whooshed up, but I saw that you were maybe trying to trade with Freggie. I have not seen him today. If Freggie comes in the next 30 seconds, maybe he'd trade you Pittsburgh, but knowing him, he may... Oh my goodness, speak his name and he shall appear. So Chris McCauley and Mike Freggie, you guys have maybe 30 seconds. We're waiting on you. If you're going to pull off a trade, let's go. Get your chatter going and see what you guys can do. Sup, Peter? Welcome into the break. I think this go-round, we'll start off with the 24-25 Skybox. We will end off with Ultimate. ClearCut is always a fun one, without a doubt. Ice. And next week I'll show you what that is going to be in a little bit. Freggie's good, excellent, good to hear. We got Barkov's number 16 here for this box of ice for any of you superstitious folk out there. But next week will be quite loaded as well, featuring a giveaway, which, like I say, we will get into a little bit later on in the break. But for now, let's dive in and get things rolling. Base rookie, I should say, with an alternate. They all have a bit of a Blade Runner type feel to them there. Clayton, welcome into the break. There's Jari, Lundy, Taylor Hall, and Bob. Your first insert is going to be a rookie Matthew Nyes right off the hop. Nothing wrong with that. A Vincent Desjardins all over again base rookie, and you get an alternate jersey, which are typically a high number, that one being Tage Thompson. So the beat goes on, typically an insert, a base rookie, and an alternate jersey, or just a short printed base card, if you will. It's going to be right at the back. Horvat, Colton Parayko, JT Comfort with Shea Theodore. Your insert will be featuring Nick Perbix, the 9.461 kilometer. You know, that makes sense. We all know that, right? It is an E, right? I never understood why it was an E opposed to a 3. Oh well. Matty Nyes, back again, your base rook. And Cale McCarr, your base rookie. I see Lane Hudson is pretty sour, not getting invited or announced or whatever to the U.S. Olympic team. I kind of feel like the Americans are a little loaded on the defensive front. That, yeah, maybe you invite Lane, but I think they need to see more than just one season of the kid as well. He could be a nice counter for Cale McCarr, though. It's me, JT Comfort, D-Gun, and the toughest spleen in the league, Mark Stone. A premium prospects. He's not Bedard, but he's going to be the number 2 chase out of the Chicago Blackhawk 23-24. It's Kevin Korchinski, Adam Ginning with a base rook, and Mo Sai, former Rookie of the Year, is your base rookie behind him. Like, really, they got Werenski, they got Quinn Hughes. Like, even you get into guys like Adam Fox. Like, do you bench an Adam Fox or Elaine Hudson in the Olympics, no less? I don't know. Let me see if I can get a little bit of focus here, even on my my base cards. There we go. Zibanejad, Hedman, Kirby Doc, and Evan Bouchard hiding behind him, and I'm trying to take him with me as a meltdown for the captain of the Wild, Jared Spurgeon. You've got Jonathan Grood and Mr. Grood, and Jordan Kyrou as your base. Beat goes on. Mario Ferraro, sounds like a race car driver. Kyle Connor, we've got Philip Gustafson and Wyatt Johnston. Ty Carte is going to be your Metal Universe rookie. Very sharp cards, the way that they look. They're not going to go around and touch them, of course, but the texture really pops right off of that etching. Marco Casper, your base rookie, and Jack Hughes, your alt rookie. Your alt jersey, I should say. Metal Universe is fun for this reason, especially in a break, right? When you get 15 base rookies for sure, and then the inserts, you get some of the more higher-end ones. Typically, there's a rare card, I'll call it, like a super short print, and then you get your bigger hit, which is the PMG, the auto, whatever it may be. But it's nice for breaks. We shook it up a little bit. Throughout the summer, the feedback I got was shorter breaks, bigger stuff, right? Bigger boxes, let's do a couple Premier and Ultimate and that type of thing. I shook it up back to normal like we used to do, and I think we'll kind of stick with this for a little bit further going on. There's been quite a few people reaching out saying that once we do a break like this again with a lot of packs, they jump in, and sure enough, the prophecy was foretold. Sup, Brent? Sup, Tyler? Jacob Slavin is here. We have Josh Morrissey, Charlie McAvoy, and Stammer. Behind that is the premium prospect for Zach Benson. Zach Benson, easily a top 10 rookie out of the year, if not a top 5. So a nice pickup for Buffalo. A Korchinski, easy for me to say, base rookie, and Nikita Kucherov. Approximately halfway through our Metal Universe. Beautiful card there in the back. Troy Terry looks like a Z-Force with a yellow. Troy Terry and McTavish, JT, and Claude Giroux. Your Z-Force is going to be Pierre-Luc Dubois. Z-Force are always a big piece of the Skybox family for sure. Stanislav Slovil. And the first man to touch the Stanley Cup in 2024 and 2025, Sasha Barkov. Alexander Barkov. Hoping for some luck, I'm wearing my Matthew Tkachuk t-shirt today in honor of Downtown Dale Traits, of course. Anders Lee, Darcy Kemper, Cole Perforati, as a friend would call him, but Cole Perfetti and Patrick Laine. Your insert will be the Tatari Star for Simon Evanson. Let me do my best say again. A Tatari Star is described as a star that is expected to grow of greater or equal size to the sun. That is real, by the way. So that is a rookie card for Edmondson with the Wings, Raphael Lavoie, and Lil Gouda, Trevor Zegras. Yeah, I don't think Trevor Zegras is going to have a resurgence. Considering Mishkov kind of broke Tortorella's brain. Like, Tortorella was just like, I'm too old for this crap, right? Like, you just sort of went... Hey, Dale, if it makes you feel any better, I got booed by Dennis today when he saw me, so... I'm attracting the right kind of heat. Hey, Conrad, welcome into the break. Yeah, Mishkov kind of broke Tortorella's brain, right? He kept doing the Michigan and that, and he's like, I keep telling him to stop, and he doesn't listen, and now it's 2025, and I can't just hit the kid. I kind of feel like it's either going to go really well or really poorly for Philly. Dawson Mercer, D. Lark, Robert Thomas, and Monty. Premium prospect is Hakito Haros. If you think that's racist, it's not. It's just how you pronounce his name. Samuel Bolduc is your base rook, and AM34 is your high number. Dennis is a Colorado fan. It's not that. It's not that. Wow, weird. There's Nate Mack right off the hop. Kevin Fiala, Getzel, Jared McCann, and Timo Meyer. Your insert will be a floating head. Everybody's favorite. Thomas Novak, Nashville, for anybody not sure. Everybody's favorite card, the floating head. What are they for? What do they do? How are they a consolation? Nobody knows, but they're everybody's favorite. Should get one more of those in this box too. Base rookie is Devin Levi, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon. We've got 5 packs remaining. Still waiting for the big boy, properly causing anticipation. The anticipation, baby. Nick Backstrom, Chandler Stevenson, Seth Jarvis, Linus Allmark, and it is an Energetic Explosions for Connor Bedard. That is correct. Your first Bedard rookie of the break that comes out. Always nice to see a insert opposed to just kind of the plain Jane there, if you will. And how much better can it be to christen the brand new D&M Sports card stands with a Connor Bedard rookie? Sean Farrell is your base rookie in Montreal, and Neon Leon Draisaitl is your Edmonton alt jersey. 1, 2, 3, 4 packs to go. Boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. Zach Werenski, Quentin Byfield, Josh Norris, and Anthony Beauvillier. Daniel Gushin. Vincent Iorio. And don't look, Toronto fans, it's Mitch Marner. What a shame for Marner, eh? Like, it's so funny how a championship can change something. Like, let's just say Toronto does win the cup one of those years with Marner. Marner's like number 16 gets retired, and he gets a parade every week, and the whole rigging, right? Like, just shows you got to get the job done, I suppose. Ekholm, Nico Heischer, Kent Johnson, and Jake Ottinger. And we look like we may be in... No, I thought it might have been our PMG. Instead, is a red premium prospects for Tyson Forrester of the Philadelphia Flyers. A super duper short print out of 50. Matthew Coronado and Jack Eichel. We're going to take a better look at this, of course, get some focus on the bad boy. That is a pretty fireful pull if you have Philadelphia out there. Tyson Forrester is a tip-top rookie when it comes to the Flyers, or just really in general. Speaking of guys like Mishkov and Zegras and what have you, can definitely be a big investment. So we're looking for Star Rubies. 38 is the number we're looking for, everyone. If you have number 38 to 50, you have now won a prize. Willie is going to go over here and guard our cards now. There you go, Willie. Thank you kindly. Appreciate your sacrifice, if you will. Sacrifice? No. Your job, I guess. Try to move these around a little bit more. There we go, something like that. And Trevor's got the Flyers. Good for you, Trev. Again, Coronado, the base rookie, and Jack Eichel, the ultimate. That's it. Yeah, okay. Flyers are pretty friggin' heatful then. If you've got Forrester in 23-24, obviously a ton of potential Mishkov stuff to continue. That should not be our big hit. And we only have 2 packs remaining. That should be our rare card, if you will, which, in my opinion, certainly qualifies as a rare card to get a rookie out of 50. Jacob Markstrom, going to be your front. Suzuki, JJ Paterka, and Marcus Foligno. Well, ask and receive, Trev. The back cards are Simon Evanson, your base rook, and Roman Josi is your alternate. And I say Tyson Forrester rookie autograph. That's right. Let's talk about Tyson Forrester all over again. Numbered out of 399 is number 125. If you have number 125, you win 2 prizes. Why? Because a triple-digit number will give you a double prize, being so much harder to get. You get that classic Blade Runner, Star Wars kind of backdrop to it, but not 1, but 2 pretty hateful Tyson Forrester pickups out of our skybox. So, again, your main hit is either an auto or a PMG. So when it's a rookie like that, I'll take a friggin' rookie auto all day. Like, let's go. Final pack of skybox might be a little bit more anticlimactic. Hopefully we all get a little head. Pause for laughter. We'll see what's here in the final pack here now. Ryan Strome, the workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins, Noah Dobson, PEI Zone, and Alexander Gorgiev. And we are melting down with Jared McCann with Seattle. Yaroslav Askarov is your base rookie, and the Great 8, Alex Ovechkin, is your high number. C'est pas a bad box of metal when you get a Bedard rookie and you get, obviously, the Forrester and you get the shorty print there as well. So we can definitely work with that. Let's take a peek over to ice, and I picked this box on purpose. Something is so good in here, it is like exploding at the seams. Like, look at the top of the box. This thing is ready to roll. This guy gets it. Yes, but we're looking for ice premiers. There's typically a few ice premiers per box. Those are those clear-cut cards that are going to be numbered for every rookie. Some red peeking out the top there. Maybe some spice coming our way. Exquisite cards also exist. Autographs. Darn near every single autograph we potentially find is going to be hard signed. So we'll see what's here overall. We got Lucas Raymond, Frank the Tank for Toronto, and Drew Doughty. Behind that is going to be a green parallel. Typically one in every box. Let me just give you a little bit of focus here so you don't think you're looking at like some squiggles. Second year card for Connor Bedard. Spice. SP Ice, if you will. Depending on the color, they are harder to get as you go. So you get some that are yellow, I believe, and those are the easiest ones. The Fire are one of the more kind of difficult ones. So second print card there for Bedsy. And Brad Lambert, your base rookie. Brad Lambert. Bradley Lambert. So we've got a thick, chunky monkey in here. So we are going to take it. Willie is going to guard it. And we will open it once we're done the rest of the packs. The reason why is that we just like it to be, we don't want it to be anticlimactic if we do get something quite heated out of that. So we won't open up the rest of the boxes before we get to the packs, but if we know that there's something decent in there, we'll just sort of leave it till the end of the box. Troy Terry, Jack Hughes, and I need a Miro Heiskanen. Andrei Svechnikov is your green. Hiding behind that is a premier for Will Smith. Joshua Roy is here. Get out of the way. We don't care. Well, we do care, Joshua Roy, whatever. But I'll keep the back so we can get some focus. That is quite a pretty powerful pull. If you have San Jose, you should be pretty happy with that one. The Ice Premiers can be very high numbered. We're talking like 999 plus kind of thing. So to get one this shorter print at $3.99, Michael Jordan's 23 is a number we're looking for. But just again, the focus will be a little all over the place. My camera's going to try to look through it. But Ice Premiers are beautiful cards, right? They have that clear cut finish to them, or they're made on a clear cut card. Quick peekaroo there at the back. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's put Will Smith on display. And yes, I know we kind of just threw it away because of the Will Smith there, but you do get a base rookie similar to metal. So Joshua Roy with Montreal was your base rookie. And as always, we do not keep any cards. We don't keep the base cards. Everything goes back to you guys. So even if worst case, if God forbid something happens and we miss a card, it won't matter because ultimately you are going to get it. Gordie Howe making an appearance today? I hope so, Dale. I would hope so. Swayman, sophomore Fantilli, and Neon Leon. Behind that is a green for Lucas Raymond. And Sub-Zero for Connor Hellebuck. Mr. Playoff himself, Connor Hellebuck. Gage Gonclaves. Gage Gonclaves is your base rook with TB. No, he does not have TB. He just plays for TB. Laffy is here. Swaggy. D-Lark. Frank the Tank. And it's Ice Premier number 2. Bradley Nadeau, your base rookie. The important thing about him, new local boy from New Brunswick, of course. So the Ponomarev, he's in a Carolina jersey, but he is a Penguin, for the record. It has Penguins down there at the bottom. This guy's notorious, where he got traded quickly with the Penguin logo there on the bottom. He's in this jersey because they would not have had time to get a photo of him in his Penguin jersey. So he made his debut with Carolina, but he is a Penguin through and through. So this card will be going to Pittsburgh, if you have Pittsburgh, which I believe you do, Fredgie. So Vasily Ponomarev. Out of 999, it's number 829. If you have number 829, please step up and collect your prize. One more pack here on the left side before we flip over. JT Miller, Igor Sharangovich, Pasta. Your green will be a nice one. Jesper Wallstead, that's a rookie card for him. Hiding behind Wallstead is your third Ice Premier. It's Maverick Bork with Dallas out of $4.99. Number 41 is the number we're looking for if you have 41 out there. And Kyle McLean, New York Islander hotshot rookie. If you're brave enough to wear number 32, you must be good. Kyle McLean. Half a dozen packs to go. Don't forget we got that one pack over there that seems to have a potential exquisite inside of it. Travis Konecny, your front base. Brock Faber is going to be behind him. Elias Pettersson. We have a green for Sharangovich, and your purple will be Marshall Rifai. Your purple, fuchsia, magenta, whatever you want to call it. It is a rookie for refi as well. So a decent hit there for Toronto. And Mason Morelli. Mason Morelli might be my new Mason Morelli or Matthias Michelli. Where are we going? Am I right? So we got all 3 Ice Premiers. Ice usually only has 2 Ice Premiers, but this year they changed it, and you have 3 of them total. Interesting card back there, kind of a blue back to it. Actually, maybe I should show you the blue back instead of just talk about it. Former Cat Mason Marchment, Bebsy Sophomore, and we got K. Andre Miller with the Rags. Everybody's favorite name this year, Shakir Mukhamadullin. In my opinion, 23-24's best name was Bokondia Mama. I don't think Shakir Mukhamadullin is a Bokondia Mama, but if you ask Jake, he will probably fight me. Seamus Casey. Is it Seamus or Seamus? Seamus? Probably Seamus. The rookie Ice Articulates. They are tougher hips for the Articulates, so not too shabby a pickup there when it comes to jersey. And James Malatesta. Malatesta is going to be a decent name. Surely the God Columbus makes the playoffs this year, right? Like, how much more do you gotta put into your freaking prospect pool? Like, how many more high-end picks do you need? AM34, Kevin Korchinski, Kopi, and Pasta. Behind Pasta is more Articulates. This time it's Zach Obstachuk with the Ottawa Senators. And behind that is Ethan Del Mastro. Obstachuk going to be quite good as well for Ottawa. Talk about a good build to him there as well, right? 6'3", 205. You can work with that, that's for sure. So I accidentally clipped the Bedsy there. We'll push that over there. There we go. 1, 2, 3 packs remain. This one feels chunky. And we've got Chunky Monkey number 2 out of this one. So we're going to pop that aside. We'll open both packs at the same time. I would go with Seamus. Seamus sounds better to me. I would rather say Seamus than Seamus. I feel like Seamus, but I also feel like Seamus would be like your Irish version of it, right? If your name's spelled that way and you're American, they probably call you Seamus. Philip Forsberg. We've got Eck, my beautiful boy, took a pay discount to come back. Sid the Not So Kid. Your green is JT Miller, and hiding behind JT Miller is a purple Troy Terry with Anaheim. Base rookie is Logan Morrison. Chris getting excited after seeing the little heads in box number 69. Chris is getting excited for 2 thick ones, everybody. You could handle 3, couldn't you? All right, last pack. Time to move on. Matt Boldy, Zach Hyman, and Toronto's favorite son, Mitch Marner. Olin Zellweger, green rookie there for the Quack Attack. And Jack Hughes is your purple. Your final base rookie will be Logan Mailloux. Logan Mailloux. Decent there for Montreal. All right, so let's take a peek at our 2 thick cards. We'll start with the back one. They like the thick ones here in the Caribbean. I love you guys. Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with AEW's Riho. We'll get some focus since we're going into the thick cards here. So odds are we're going to get exquisites. They can just be numbered exquisites that don't have anything to them. They can be patch autos all the way to 101s. We've pulled 2 of them in our history. One was the rookie Seth Jarvis 101 patch auto, and Yvonne, once upon a time, got a beautiful Brock Besser, 5-color Vancouver auto patch, which was a 101 as well. So hopefully we can repeat that. Braden Point, Jared McCann. Your green is, once again, Zach Obstachuk. And there's some gold. Gold. Sneaking out the top. Interesting. Let's do a slow roll. We have a horizontal card. That sounds like it would bode well for whatever's coming out next. Alright, Ice, show us what you got. Wow. Good lord, we can work with that. Thanks, Ice. Your base rookies are Arshdeep Baines. We can talk about that later if you want. Straight body. Taylor, funny. What a card. What a card. Hard sign, Timmy Stu, double color patch out of 49. Number 17 is the number we're looking for. Tim Stützle led the team in scoring by quite a margin last year. Tim Stützle. Excellent auto, the whole rigging, everything else. Game used on the patch as well. Whoa, sorry about that. Game used on the patch as well. What a hit. And take special note of the year. I'm not touching it, but 23-24. So Timmy Stu did not sign in time for 23-24, so they put his card in the 24-25 product. We don't care. It's a freaking gorgeous card. So if you have Ottawa, a very major congrats. You have 1,000,000% made your break money back and then some. And UD Ice comes through here for us yet again. Very nice. Very nice. Where are we going to put this, Timmy? Let's go here for now. Look at that. That red really does pop in person. Like the black obviously is nice with the gold sort of finish over the top, but the red that comes out, it screams Ottawa, right? So very, very nice. And yes, everyone, Arshdeep Baines was our base rookie. Lucky you for Vancouver. Oh, Chris, you got Ottawa. Oh, heck yeah. There you go, buddy. Oh, listen, everybody. All right, so real quick explanation here before we go any further. This is a Frozen and Ice card. Frozen and Ice cards typically fall in every 2 boxes, so they're common enough, but they're not like a guarantee. They are a card with a card inside. You heard me right. There will be a card with some barn doors on the back. Once you open up those doors, there is a mini Ice Premier inside. The way that we work it, if that card is numbered on the outside, so if the big card is numbered, we will not open it. The reason why these cards can be worth over $100 if you get the right player on them, and I'm talking it can be more than that. So we will just give that card to whoever has that team. Make sense? If the card is not numbered, we will open it. We are breakers and we want to see what's inside, so we will take a look to see what the mini Ice Premier is inside. Once we open it, whatever the team for the mini card is goes to that, and whatever the team for the big card is goes to that. Even though they are opened, the cards are typically still worth like $10. Like people will pay you money for the shell, as I call it. So we will now continue through, now that we got that clarified. PEI's Noah Dobson, Andrei Svechnikov, and Nazem Kadri. PEI's Noah Dobson. And we have UC Saros with Marat Kuznetsov as your base. Card is not numbered, so we will be opening it. There are possibilities abound. The card inside is going to be a rookie, so it is a mini Ice Premier. It can be numbered, it may not be. You guys know all the guys that we're looking for. So whoever has Nashville gets this card, but we're taking out whatever's inside of it. All right. Now this is the first time that I've done an Ice Premier for this year. Upper Deck, for whatever reason with Ice, absolutely hates doing these properly. So. Like I say it often enough. When Upper Deck did Marvel cards just last year, they had a little tear strip. The tear strip, perfect every single time. I opened a good chunk of Marvel and it was great. These ones, typically, as soon as you peel them down, like, what is this? What's the point of the tear strip? It's only the hockey. Everything else, I know you can do it, Upper Deck. A little surgical precision here. Might be a pretty decent name inside, 24-25. I'm going to peel it down and you'll see. Is that numbered? It is. Not Hudson, but it's still a pretty decent pickup. We saw the L there. Logan Mailloux, Ice Premiers, out of only 99. Came close, again. A lot worse names to get. So whoever has Montreal, I want to say it's Fredgy. I'm not 100% sure. We'll get the Logan Mailloux. And whoever has Nashville, will get the Frozen and Ice there on the back. I always try to go very delicate on the back. We're not trying to rip it all up there for you. But a nice shorter print. Yeah, 100%, Trevor. These don't have to be numbered. The majority of the numbered ones come in numbered shells, I'll call it. So the fact that we were able to pull one, not too shabby at all. A little too tiny for me to put on my card stand, so we're going to put it over here kind of for safekeeping. And there you go. We get some SP Authentic here to open. Do you want to do the SPA or you want to do the ClearCut? What do you guys want to do? You want a palate cleanser with a trip to the spa or with the old cut of Cleartown? If only 1 or 2 people vote, you'll have great sway over the rest of this break. Don't know if you guys are in for more packs right now. If you want to just see if we can jump into some of the bigger stuff. Tim Stützle, though. What a freaking card that is. A stunner. A stunner. I need 1 vote. ClearCut. Trevor says ClearCut. Sure, ClearCut it is. All right, Chris is on board as too. All right, ClearCut it is. Our 3 numbers of ClearCut are picked with care and love. Freddie's ClearCut deal. All right, ClearCut it is, my boys. We got Anton Lundell's number 15, more picked because of the luck of 5s. We have number Michael Jordan's 23. People get crazy excited over 23, and 23 typically does work well. And how could I leave number 99 on the shelf, right? So, also, this is great. You'll see this in a little bit. At our anniversary break that we did, we gave away a box of ClearCut. Matt McKay was the winner of the ClearCut box, and I am going to show you what he pulled. Because if we can even do, I'll say, close to as good as that, we are in for some fun. You can tell I do this on the fly. Here we go. Look at that. Phil Esposito. Look at the autograph. How gorgeous is that? Number 1 of 25. So a Matt McKay's free box of ClearCut that he won from our anniversary break. I absolutely stunner. Clearly revered with Phil Esposito. So hopefully we can repeat with something a little bit like that. That would not be too bad at all. Let's see what's inside. Looks kind of like Champs, but it might be a short print with that little bit of purple there to it. Raise this a little bit more. There we go. Well, gorgeous card. The name's not quite there. 50 of 50. A little extra love. Aiden McDonough. So if you have Vancouver, you have a rookie hard-signed autograph bookend as well with 50 of 50. There is a lot worse. We could have got Aiden McDonough as just a Champs card or that type of thing. Quick peek there at the back. Maybe not the big boom boom that we're hunting for. But if you have Vancouver, you're probably not too upset with that overall. Again, the short print is definitely nice. But I think, in fact, I know we can do better. So let's put hopefully not another Champs card. It's Champs. 45. Pitt. Mr. Grood. Mr. Gruden. I'd call that strike 1. for sure, unfortunately. If that's the case, I think you got a buyer. Oh, that's a good start. All right, we can work with this. 37. Huh. 23, 24. So a retro, if you will. I can work with that. Our resident Bruin fan Brady picked up a Pavel Zacha short print just last Sunday. Gorgeous card. ClearCut, as you can see. Pavel Zacha, hard sign, black diamond. 23-24 is the year on it, so it is one of those kind of throwback cards, for lack of a better term. But if you have the New Jersey Devils, sip not bad at all. I like that quite a bit. It's really a beautiful card. I'm trying. Yeah, we call blunderbuss. It just shoots crap at you and garbage. I didn't say that. Who said that? We've got Celebrini and Will Smith as your cover boys, but there is more than just that. We've got SP Authentic. It's all autograph focused, but they did go out of their way to say that they're trying to put more rare cards in. Your case hit or your master case hit would be a patch auto, not necessarily a Future Watch patch auto, but a patch auto. Your base cards are some of the more sought after base cards in terms of a set because they're so clean. They accentuate the player, right? You have a little bit of a team color, but they're supposed to be nice and white and even. We have Brock Nelson, Devin Taves, and Sid the Not So Kid. We have a limited green Future Watch right off the hop for Anaheim. 15 of 199, Cutter Gauthier. That's a good name that you want. So that's a heck of a good start. Second year card there for Bedsy. So a few Bedards if you have Chicago. And the first man to hoist the Stanley Cup in 2024 and 2025, Sasha Barkov with a limited red. Limited reds are essentially just like your canvas cards, so it's just a subset. Jake Sanderson, Alexander Holtz, and Jack Hughes. But we'll take half a second to look at the unsigned Gauthier. If you get a Future Watch Gauthier, that'd be quite sharp. If you have Anaheim, you've been getting largely skunked so far. There's still plenty of stuff to come. But a very nice short print for that. And if any of you have guessed Anton Lundell's number 15 and have liked this feed, you have won a prize. Wyatt Johnston, don't say Johnson or I'll jump the desk at you and attack you. Braden Shen and Ilya Sorokin. AM34 with a Spectrum FX. Hey, the boy Yvon, that's excellent. A beautiful Cutter Gauthier. Hopefully we can keep that rolling. The Spectrum FX are bounty cards. Once you get them all, you scratch off the bounty. I was not trying to flip you off. I was just trying to show what it would look like if you were to scratch the bounty. Once you get them all, you go to the Upper Deck website. You then redeem them, and they will send you a prize. Your prize may not be as good as what D&M Sports will give you by guessing the lucky number, but it is still a prize nonetheless. Nazem Kadri and Connor Zari are here, and Declan Carlisle with your limited red. First man to hoist the Stanley Cup in 24 and 25, Sasha Barkov, Kevin Hayes, and Kent Johnson. Kent Johnson are your base. Willie can guard that ultimate. I bought a case of SPH today and pulled 3 autos. Not too bad. There you go, Peter. That's the beauty of SB Authentic. 2 autos on, for sure on average, but the hope is that you maybe get some more of some of those patch autos too. So we got JT, McJesus, and Pasta. 3 good base cards to get us rolling. A bounty card, Future Watch unsigned for Luca Del Bel Blues. Luca Del Bel Blues. That is a fun name to say. Luca Del Bel Blues. Once again, they are bounty cards, as we already explained. If you don't have any plan on doing the bounty, people prefer them unscratched. So just leave them like that. Freshman Focus with Zach Dean with St. Louis, and Limited Red with Kevin Hayes. Shocked that Kevin Hayes, who had 29 points last year with the Blues, and is it a... Wait, what? With the Flyers, the Blues, no Penguin to mention, but Penguin logo and Penguin everywhere else. Okay, we get you, Kevin Hayes. Peter Mrazek, Kirill Marchenko, and Jared McCann are the base. I hit a mascot in my last prize from guessing a number. Oh, yeah. I think you mentioned that to me, Brad. That's awesome. Yeah, if you guess a number in your prize, the mascot cards are incredibly difficult to find, and they're always sought after. I know for me, even though I'm an adult, if I see a Stanley C. Panther, I'm going to go on my way to get it. One year, I think it was 22, 23, they did mascot cards and extended. And I've got a beautiful black canvas Stanley C. Panther descending from the rafters, which is one of my favorite cards. Rasmus Dahlin, Matthew Coronado, and Samuel Montembeau. And we are on the board with Future Watch and autograph numero 1. The Nashville Predators hit with Zachary Lheureux. He's just heureux to be here. 434 is the number we're looking for at a 599. The horizontal Future Watches are new this year. They are the true Future Watch, and they are numbered at a 599, opposed to the retro ones, if you will. People seem much more happier with having that than they would having all the retros. I'm not saying we won't get a retro, but at the same time, if you have Nashville, pretty solid pickup. He's still just a baby, only born in 03. Pretty good numbers in the A. I love that 197 penalty minutes, so that's for damn sure. He could become a fan favorite quick enough. We'll find a spot for him. Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejad collaborating together, never again. And your limited red is Brennan Hoffman. So the Rangers on the board with a rookie card for Hoffman. Leo Carlson, Elias Pettersson with one of the best jerseys to ever exist in the NHL. And Luke Evangelista is up next. If you were a televangelist and your name was Luke Evangelista, should you just leave it or should you change it? Should you get like a working name, like a pro wrestler, and just name yourself something different? Is it a little too on the nose, if you will? Here's the televangelist, Mr. Evangelista. Pastor Evangelista. There you go. Sounds like what you would want someone to call you, right? No. Don't call me Luke. Call me Pastor Evangelista. Autograph number 1. Out of the way. Everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand. By the way, when did people start calling him Brad Marchand constantly? It was always Marchand, especially for us Maritimers. It was Marchand. That was it. And then all of a sudden he gets talked about more, and the play-by-play calls him Marchand, and now everybody and their uncle calls the kid Marchand. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone where you guys just make up your names as you go along. He'll always be Brad Marchand to me. This has been my soapbox. I will now get down from it. Clayton Keller is here as well, and behind that, Igor Shesterkin. Hey, quack, Yvonne Olin Zellweger with a hard-signed telemetry, my dear Watson. Autograph, hard-signed, of course. Very nice. We'll take a bit of a closer look there. Ethan Del Mastro, and limited with Kent Johnson, John Carlson, Alex DeBrincat, and Kyle Connor. The base cards coming up. Excellent! Very strong name to get in Zellweger. And there you go. We've always said we'd try to pull some more quackers there for you. Very, very nice. The telemetry autographs, difficult to get there for sure. And Zellweger is not just a scrub. Zellweger is going to be a top 4 defenseman on that team, even with the likes of guys like Trouba and everybody's favorite Radko Gudas. But there you go. Look at that. We're going to have to retire some of these cards here pretty soon. Hopefully we don't get a anticlimactic rest of the box. Those are all 5 packs off the left-hand side. 2 packs, or 2 autographs rather, is the average. So hopefully, as we mentioned earlier, we can come up with a third. Thomas Novak, Matt Boldy, and Roman Yossi. Freshman's Focus with Landon Slaggert. Don't make fun of his last name. Bedsy, the pageantry. These are my favorite pageantry cards this year. Opposed to different years is what I mean. They are so friggin' sharp. Some of them can be autographed over the bottom in the white, and the border is just quite gorgeous. Definitely my favorite pageantry cards this year. Aku Rati is your limited red, and we get Trevor Moore, Samuel Urson, and Robo. Trevor Moore had 31 goals last year. Who would have thought? Nobody ever talks about Trevor Moore. 30 goals isn't even a big deal anymore, eh? Again, when you're not a rookie anymore and you're treated like everybody else, you get 31 goals on a team that made the playoffs, and it's like, whatever. That's fine. That's what you should be doing. All right. The grade 8 leads off. Kevin Korchinski, sophomore, former Moncton Wildcat Jacob Peltier. Sebastian Casa, a rookie for the up-and-coming tender with the Red Wings. Casa is a name to look for. He was top 3 in the AHL in most goalie categories last year. Another pageantry, this time with Matthew Barzal. And your limited red is Alexander Holtz, who had a grand total of 16 goals last year. I guess he was a little bit better than I thought. Barzal, Gold Caulfield, and J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Marc-Andre Fleury. 1, 2, 3 packs to go before our second trip to the spa. No patches yet. Yeah, Shane Wright, the only player who's got 5 career goals up to that point, still gets cards everywhere. Bedsy, sophomore, the Sway Man, and Nikita Kucherov. Behind that, Olin Zellweger yet again with some freshman focus rather. We got Maff with the pageantry from Minnesota, and Brian Halonen. Thatcher Demko, Vasi, and the aforementioned Shane Wright bringing up the rear. 2 packs to roll on our first box of SP Authentic. The beat goes on with Oliver Borkstrand, Neon Leon, and Mason McTavish. Behind that, collaborating together, is Nate Mack and Mikko Rantanen. Collaborating no more. At least they got a cup together, so you can only get so mad at Mikko. Just trying to get a little bit of focus. There we go. Ba-boom. The 2 A's as well. That looks nice. More pageantry, this time for Mika Zibanejad. Limited red for Jack Hughes. William Eklund, Cale McCarr, and Tage Thompson. Final pack, Nico Heischer, Connor Hallebuck, and Kopi. Your freshman focus is going to be Gage Conglaves with Tampa. A red pageantry featuring Philip Hornick, not specifically numbered, but a shorter print being the red. Very gorgeous card with Vancouver. And Arshdeep Bains makes a return for Vancouver with limited red, Future Watch unsigned. Travis Sanheim, Jack Eichel, and the lesser Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, bringing up the rear. Well. Box number 1 in the books. Zachary Lheureux to be here. And the Olin Zellweger. A couple of very... Boom! Let's go. Make it up for some lost time. Rhino is your blanket. It's a pretty darn good way to start. Cole Sillinger, Columbus Cole, and AM34. Boom! Tyler Toffoli came right out and shocked me. UD Authentics autograph for Tyler Toffoli. The New Jersey Devils get on the board with a hard-signed auto. Take a browse there at the back, or just a quick peekaroo. There you go. Ta-da! Tyler Toffoli. Freshman focus for Frank Nazar, who just signed a contract, and Kyle Connor, the limited red. Everybody's favorite Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk, especially downtown Dale Traits, along with Charlie Lindgren and Quinton Byfield. There was a article, meme, whatever, I don't care, whatever this news cycle is going around showing Frank Nazar's current contract that he signed and Wayne Gretzky's lifetime earnings. And they were either Nazar's making like $1 million more or something like that than Gretzky ever did or something like that. And for whatever reason, people seem to forget that inflation exists. Like, people believe that the dollar in 1980 is the exact same value as what it would be in 2025, which is just bananas to me. But once again, another reason why you can't just trust everything you see on the internet. No, our favorite Tkachuk is Keith. I'll give you that, Chris, because without Keith, there's no Brady or Matthew. So yeah, sure. I thought you were going to say like Mama Tkachuk or Harold. Kirill the Thrill, Kaner, and Jack Quinn. What? This is anticlimactic, unfortunately, but Utah, you got to sign Future Watch, 524, the number we're looking for. Akurati makes his appearance yet again with a true Future Watch for the Utah Mammoth. So not too bad. Unfortunately, once again, maybe anticlimactic the rest of the break for SB Authentic. Matthews and Mitch Mariner collaborating no longer. James Malatesta, limited red. Matty Beniers, D-Lark, and the Nuge are the base. Well, that goes to show. Oh, you got that, Chris? Good show. Excellent. Utah was getting largely skunked up at this point, so I'm glad you got on the board with a nice Future Watch auto. It's always a good day for a Future Watch. Like, come on. Just goes to show as well, no pattern in the favorite and Tkachuk should be in the same. No pattern to the packs this year for SB Authentic. We did the left side, both autos here. We did this box, both right off the top on the right. Cole Perfetti, Seth Jarvis, and Quinn Hughes. Do you think there's an auto in every pack? You imagine going to like the bookstore and like the book's $20 and it's like there's a $100 bill in every book. Jonathan Berggren, Mr. Berggren. Sign of the times for him. Gets the Red Wings on the board with a hard signed autograph. So if you have the Red Wings, you're certainly going to be happy with that because you could have had nothing considering that we already got both of our autographs. So we did find a box that had 3. Hopefully we can continue on that aspect and continue to add to them. James Malatesta and Jake Ottinger is your red. Granlund, Kaneki, and willy-nilly are your base. Not numbered on the Berggren, but still a nice hard signed base card. And as mentioned, Dale, do you have the wings? Is that what Trevor means when he says Dale in? Either way, you have the Red Wings. Nothing wrong with that. Logan Cooley, Josh Norris, and Laffy. There better be another auto behind here. No. Philip Forsberg with Nashville. Hey, number 4, Bobby Orr. Cool. It's always fun to get that stuff. Look at that. So if you have Beamtown, you're getting a 24-25 year Bobby Orr. That's pretty cool. Zachary Bolduc, the newest Montreal, the player everybody's looking for. But if you have St. Louis, he's coming home with you. Aliaksei Protas, Trevor Moore, and Samuel Urson. So we will pick up the pace a little bit here now for SB Authentic with the autographs gone. We got Mitch Marner, Thomas Novak, and Matt Boldy. Your freshman focus, Cutter Gauthier, yet another one. Philip Tomasino, your pageantry with Nashville. And Lil Gouda going to Anaheim with your limited red. Robo, Barzal, and Goal Caulfield are the base cards behind that boy. That's a beautiful ore. Yeah, that is... You may underestimate, it's Bobby Orr, but I mean, it's 24-25. If you're a Bobby Orr fan, you want that card. That's... I don't want to pull a number out of my backside, but it's worth something in the double digits. McJesus, Pasta, and Darlene. Your freshman focus is the fan favorite name of 24-25, Shakir Mukamadulin. Some pageantry for Devin Taves in Colorado, and Noah Phillip with Edmonton. Luke Televangelista, John Carlson, and Alex DeBrincat are the base. 1, 2, 3, 4 packs to go. Hey, Triggs, I took the advice of Thomas at the Padera future. Oh, yes. So, Brad made everybody's first mistake, which was take my advice. We pulled Brad a Bedard Future Watch a few weeks ago out of our box of Spa, and I mentioned to him, hey, this looks like it could be like a 10-10. Like, in my humble opinion, it's just an opinion. So when it comes back a 6-2, I don't want you to say anything. The pen, the ink on it, the autograph itself looks perfect. There's no blots, there's no breaks in it, that type of thing. Like, for example, and I'm not knocking anything because no one was going to grade this card anyway. But if you graded the autograph on the Tyler Toffoli, it's not going to get a 10. Specifically because of that line right down where it kind of comes up on the pen mark, and then potentially some of the pinpoints on there. It's not quite smooth. When he did it, he kind of went boop, 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 boop. And when it makes those little blotches on some of those corners, sometimes that can be what they look at. So I thought that card that he pulled from Bedard looked quite sharp. And we certainly wish Brad a 10-10 in your future, my friend. Matthew Coronado, Samuel Montembeau, and everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand. Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield, Travis Konecny, limited red with John Carlson, Kyle Connor, the Otter, a little Gouda, the base. 3 packs to go, and then we'll go home on our box of Ultimate. Some interesting red pageantry, maybe. Clayton Keller, we got Shesterkin, we get the Bread Man. What the hell kind of name is that? Maximilian Zuber. Actually, that's a pretty badass name there. Maximilian. I want that to be my name. Number 67. Number we're looking for, a unsigned autograph, but it is an unsigned autograph, rather. An unsigned Future Watch. 67 of 999 if you have Utah, which I believe Chris said he did. Freshman focus for Brad Lambert, and some red pageantry for Braden Shen in Sweet St. Lou. And very worst case, there you go. You can't say I don't ever do anything for you, Trevor. There is a Matvei Mishkov, granted unsigned, but a limited red rookie card for the hotshot sharpshooter in Philadelphia. Brian Rust and Adam Fantilli, the base cards. 2 packs to go. From the top, that looked thick, but no. Nick Schmaltz, my Panther Nightmare, Jonathan Marcia Show, Sebastian Aho, Brendan Bryson, another shorter print. This one for Vegas, 178, the number we're looking for, 178 of 399. Maximum performance for Nikita Kucherov and Alex DeBrincat. Tim Stutzel, Jake Neighbors, and Mo Sai are the base. Yes, Jonathan Marcia Show, one of the last expansion drafts, when Florida was still in a quagmire. Mr. Plow is a cooler name. When the Panthers were still in a quagmire of ownership and such. This is when Dale Talon went away for like 1 year and everything went to hell. Florida decided it would be better to not only let Jonathan Marcia Show go, but to also let Riley Smith go so that they could keep defenseman Alex Petrovic. Yes, the 7th defenseman in Dallas, Alex Petrovic. It did not go well. But I wouldn't change a thing because butterfly flaps and swings the other way and all that, right? I need a Miro, Heiskanen, Braden Schneider, and Nick Suzuki. We have a bounty card with Jack Eichel. This is Spectrum FX. Maximum performance for Matthew Barzal and Emil Lilleberg in Tampa Bay. Your limited red. Andrei Svechnikov, Chris Letang, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nate Mack, to finish off the box. So, we've already had a pretty excellent break here, if I may say so myself. More autographs and short prints than just what's in front of me. The Will Smith shorter print, couple beautiful Forresters. We did get a Bedard rookie, the patch auto for Stutzla, certainly leading the charge. But now it's time for 23-24. Oh, there's your sneak peek. It looks like 5 cards in there, actually. One thick one. It appears to be 3 at the front. Yeah, it looks like a 5er. Let's go. So we'll see what that extra card is. Brock Faber. That's an excellent blanket, as we like to call it. So a Faber out of $2.99. It is a rookie for him. We'll get a little bit of focus here on our pack of Ultimate. 228, number we're looking for. If you have number 228, you'll get 3 prizes. Why? Because I'm pretty confident no one has number 228. Give me a wings hit one time. You just had one. You're so freaking greedy, Dale. All right. Whoa, that's a pretty cool goalie mask. Damn, son. If you got Smashville, that's a heater. That's going to challenge for the first star. Okay, Faber, you go over here. Let's bring a blanket over. We're going to get a better look at that. Cover up the rest. One of the best tenders in the league, UC Saros. 11 of 30. If you have number 11, you know what to do. Nice little chicken scratch autograph down there. I never realized how cool that friggin' mask was. Like, if I just may. Look at that. That's pretty killer. You can do a lot with when yellow is in your team colors. Yellow is an underrated color for some really cool stuff. We'll take a quick peek there at the back, as we usually do. Ba-boom. There you go. How about that? Jeremy, you got Nashville? Nashville's not an exciting team to go into the break with, but when you get something like this, all of a sudden you get pretty excited over stuff. Let's see. We'll move Bedsy. Dun-dun. Put UC on display. Move that a little bit. Maybe move that a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it matters all that much. Life is good. So, Chewy is here to act as our blanket. That way we don't got to play around with a numbered Brock Faber card. We'll take it as a regular base here. There he is, everybody's favorite. I'll take it as my first break. That's Jeremy. I appreciate you taking part and supporting us in the breaks. It goes a long way, my friend. I'm happy we were able to definitely help, and I can guarantee you have made money on the break after getting that hit. And there was a couple other decent ones there as well. Of course, Zachary Lheureux, front row center there. The horizontal. All right, still 3 cards to go. Remember, we got an extra one. So this one might be nothing, but who knows. Ultimate Rookies, we are 23-24. Autograph number 2. Vincent Iorio. If you have Washington, once again, you were getting largely skunked. Not sure what he drew there at the bottom. I'll leave that up to your imagination. And based off of the way that this break has been going, I think you can all imagine what I'm talking about. 130. The number that we're looking for. More of a make you blind fly. Screw you, Dale. That was funny. Terrible blanket. More of a make you blindfold. Oh, dad jokes for the win. Dads like dad jokes more than anything. So we have one thick card. I'm going to show the back card first, which was probably just going to be like a swatch. And indeed it is. It's Luke Flip. 530 of 599. So a Chicago swatch there as an ultimate rookie. May not be Bedsy, but still it's a hit nonetheless. And then there was one. So we are going to do the old roll, and after this we all go home. So good luck on the final card, everybody. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, I think that kind of tells that a little bit, doesn't it? Horizontal. If you got Vancouver, I think I'd lean in a little bit closer than normal. He's back again. Aiden McDonough, tell a friend. We got 3 autographs in a swatch out of our box of Ultimate. So with 5 cards, that extra card was actually an auto. So it doesn't matter to me if you don't like McDonough or you don't like Iorio or whatever. You got a bonus auto just like we did with the SBA. So not too shabby. If you got Vancouver, that will definitely help overall. Aiden McDonough, hard signed as well. And congratulations, you nailed PC Aiden McDonough. Hopefully he does well this year. And based off those 2 autographs, I can confirm that it is the same man who signed both. So, there you go, my friends. Autographs galore all over the frickin' place here. It seems your 3 stars of the night are going to be tough. Barely making it would be, I'll say the first one's cut would be your Ice Premier Will Smith and around a 50 Tyson Forrester. Your 3rd star of the night will be your Forrester out of $3.99, your autograph. 2nd star of the night, we're going to go ahead with UC Saros, 11 of 30 hard signed from Ultimate. And your 1st star of the night, Timmy Stew, an absolutely gorgeous game used patch, hard signed out of only 49. So absolutely beautiful on that one. And I had a lot of fun, everybody. Dale is in there trying to organize a golf trip, so yeah, I'm in. As long as you don't mind me shooting 150 or so, I'll go. I don't care. Have a wobbly pop or 2 on the course, and see if I can besmirch D&M Sports' good name. So we can definitely do that. Once again, don't go too far. I got a free spot to give away. I forgot all about it. Wait, everyone come back. Everyone come back to me. Really quickly. This is going to be super fast, I swear. Look, I got something to show you. Shh, I got something to show you. Okay, next week's break, as such. 23-24 ice and a 24-25 ultimate, or metal, rather. The opposite of what we did today. We'll do ingrained. When we did ingrained in the anniversary break, we had the Slaff RPA and the Pedersen patch auto. We're going to do ultimate and ultimate, 22-23 and 23-24. 23-24 Spagoo, a Series 2 tin. And we are also giving away a free Alexander Ovechkin Victory Rookie card. So that will be done in a giveaway. Whoever lands on number 8 in the team selection will win that card. If you want to get into that break, we are taking spots already. So we are filling it immediately. We would love to have you guys take part. And I'm giving away a free spot for that break right now. Well, in like 10 minutes, but pretty much right now. If you have a spot in this break, don't go too far. There will be a separate video that will go up following the stream. Give me maybe 10, even 15 minutes, and I'll explain a little bit more in depth. But if you have a spot in this break, keep an eye out on our page for the next 10-15 minutes. You have a chance to win a free spot for next weekend. Thank you guys again. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, as Red Green would say, keep your stick on the ice.